started to rise, and people became more and more concerned with the world in which they live in. With the government pressuring car companies into producing more fuel-efficient autos, Ford has developed a few new lines of products. Some of these include the hybrid department, which are cars that are able to run on electricity with the help of small amounts of fuel. Also, Ford is looking into hydrogen fuel cars, which could end dependency on fossil fuels for vehicles. Our conclusion on Ford is Ford needs to produce cars that are going to be appealing to the broadest consumer range. They need to have a cheap, safe, reliable, and fuel-efficient vehicle brand that is going to bring Ford back on its feet. Hybrids are not necessarily the way to go. They need to find a way to beat out the small, efficient foreign models that are now dominating the market. If alternative fuels must be used, then hydrogen would be the best choice. Hydrogen has no byproduct and would be one of the cheapest fuels to use. Ford needs to focus on fuel-efficient and affordable vehicles and do away with most of their gas guzzlers. If Ford is able to do this, they will most likely be able to recover and once again become one of the leading car manufacturers in the world.
Okay, now we're going to talk about GM, also known as General Motors. Their four major brands are Buick, Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac. Some background history on General Motors. They were founded in 1908 in Flint, Michigan, and that was as a holding company for Buick. They were founded by William Tarrant, and he actually left the company in 1911, and he co-founded the Chevrolet Motor Company with Louis Chevrolet, and then he came back to GM in 1916. GM currently employs over 200,000 people, and they produce cars and trucks in 34 countries and sell and do business in over 140 different countries. And that's a picture of their old headquarters. As you can see from this graph, their sales have been going down since year 2000, and their biggest decrease, obviously with the recession, was between 2008 and 2009, where it's over 30%. Their bankruptcy timeline, even though they had the #1 sales in 2008 in the United States and second in the world, on June 1st of 2009, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This has been the largest filing in the U.S. industrial company. It was fourth